Hey y'all, welcome to Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. I haven't said that in a while. Anyway, today we're going to work in this journal, the music journal, but we're going to do what I am calling an interactive infinity bellyband. Yeah, this is just a scrap. I wanted to see if it worked before I did it. So this is what we're going to create today. And it's funny as I'm doing it in the journal where I did like the infinity closure. So if you haven't seen that, I would say I'll try to link it. I will try to link it up here for you when I did the music journal. But today we are going to focus on this journal and this. So first thing I have to do though is create little envelopes. And I'm going to do that with 6x6 paper. This was in the vintage music box. So I have a bi-monthly box and that I create. It's a subscription box, and every other month you get a themed box. Okay, so all I did is I put the corners together and pinched it in the middle, and that just lets me know where to fold this in. So we're gonna fold that one in right there, and then we're gonna fold that one in to meet. It just gives the center. And then I'm trying to see what I want as the flap down. Yeah, so this is gonna go up. Now, I'm gonna go up past here, and I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm not sure how much, whatever makes me comfortable and happy. Okay, why am I doing this without a bone folder? So I thought it'd be fun to learn how to make envelopes and not have to use any tools really. I mean, you could. I have an envelope punch. If I wanted to do that, I could, but I'm just, you know what, the least amount of tools that I have to pull out, the happier I am. All right, so I'm gonna go down like that. Okay, now it is bulky there, and we're fixing to fix that. All right, now I need scissors. All right, we're gonna open this back up. All right, and where the fold is right here, we're gonna trim and trim. Okay, so we're just trimming the top and the bottom flap, not the sides. Because you'll see the crease where I'm cutting it. Let me see if I can get it up there. That crease right there, right? And I've lost it. There we go. That and that. It's like a little triangle, right? That's what the punch does. Okay, this goes in. And that's gonna go up, and it takes that bulk away. And that's gonna go down, and we're not gonna see that, but these were the papers that were in the box. Now I noticed that this is just a little off, and that's okay. We're just gonna trim it. Ooh, and y'all get to see something exciting I did. Okay, so now we have that. I think I want this to be the top. Yes, I do. I'm just gonna round that corner. All right, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, look what I did, y'all. So I got way different glue bottles with different tips. So remember that really thick glue that I like, and the tip wasn't good enough? I got some with different tips. I'll try to remember to link those in the description box. So this is the thicker glue, and this is my art glitter glue. Aren't they so pretty? Anyway, I just wanted to share. All right, art glitter glue. just gonna glue that like that. All right, now I'm gonna make this next one. And I kind of want that, so I'm gonna fold it. So corner to corner, right? Corner to corner, and I'm not making a crease all the way, just right in the middle, so I know where to fold the corners in. And again, it's just one of those things, no tools. Now this is 6x6 paper, okay? So, and I want that to be the top. This is gonna be the bottom. Now I am going up a hair, you know, more, and then we're gonna trim that off. But I'm gonna make some good, clean, crisp folds because I think it'd be much easier for me to see the creases when I go to cut them. All right, real quick, let's just do this. Yeah, I want that to be on the top. Okay, and we're gonna trim the little bulk off right here. Just that little triangle. And it just takes the bulk. Honestly, you don't have to do this if the bulk doesn't bother you. I'm just showing you in case it does, right? So, because I made envelopes like this with the Braille paper, and I had people just loving the concept of not having to use tools. And honestly, I do too, because goodness knows I have enough messes to clean up without having to use a bunch more tools. So, make sure that's not gonna stick. Yeah, perfect. All right, so there's my 2 envelopes. Now the next thing we have to do is I just have a piece of scrap paper, and this is gonna get glued on the back because that is what the ribbon is gonna slide through, right? So it doesn't have to be big. Really, the smaller the better, because then it keeps it in line. So I'm gonna do this size, but instead of using glue, I am gonna use double-sided tape. That way I know exactly how wide it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna use the medium one. So, because I don't want it really, because that width is going to be plenty. Yeah, that's going to be good. So, double-sided tape. And I didn't measure or anything, right? So, just kind of eyeball it the way that makes you happy. I'm going to burnish those down though. And then, you know. Oh yeah, my picker-upper. Because the last time I did this, all my friends Lori was like, you need to use your picker-upper. She didn't say it like that though. She's like, you need to use your picker-upper. All happy and positive because she is my bestie. Okay. So, even with the picker-upper, Stephanie struggles. Struggle's always real. All right, now we are going to, so this is about 4 inches, give or take. So I am going to put that, y'all probably can't see, I'm using my thing to measure. Okay, so that's about the middle. And There we go. Let's get it up a bit. All right, now this one is next. Now you're not going to see this, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what that stuck to, but oh, this is stuck to something. A piece of the thing I cut off. Oh, good gravy. I am making, there, a mess of that. Okay. Oh my gosh, it stuck to me. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, let me, just trying to get it somewhat in the center. Okay, so the envelopes, done. Those are ready. Now, we need to find a page that I want to do this on. I think we'll do it on this page. Okay. I'm gonna get one of my book. There we go. Okay, so I want to find the center of this. So I am gonna get my ruler. So right about here. Where's the pencil? Oh, there it is. Okay, so right about there, and my handy dandy measuring tool is right about there. And then this tool right here, this I love. This is my little slot punch. Love, 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 love it. Okay. Perfect. And perfect. So we have the slot. Now what we have to do is take this. This is just some sari silk. But let me trim off some of the rogue stuff. All right. Now I'm going to go in through the bottom. And we are going to put this one through here. So on my little example that I had, that I made, this was bigger, and that's why I learned to make it smaller, because it kind of slides a bit too much, right? So I wanted this not to slide as much. That's why I made it smaller, because it won't move. Okay, so we have that on there. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to put it up through the bottom. Let me get on film here on the whatever. Words are hard. So I'm just going to push it through. You can use lace, ribbon, fabric. You could use paper if you had a continuous roll of paper. You could use a snippet roll. You can use whatever you want. I just chose to use this. And, all right, so this is going to go through the top like that. Okay. And then this piece, get up there. This piece is also going to go through the top. It's going to go over. Okay, so this is going to go over like that. So this is going to both pieces are coming out of the top. I'm just trying to make them even-ish. Okay, this piece is the tie. Okay, so y'all got that? It's opposite. So the back one is coming through the top, and then the front one is coming through. Okay, and we're gonna pull them tight. I gotta do this upside down because that's just how I roll. Pull them tight. Now I'm gonna tie a little knot, kind of like that. Okay, so that is going to keep it in place. This slides up and down. This is the belly band, so you can put something under here if you wanted to. I will get something here momentarily and we'll see what it looks like. Now I'm just going to tie a bow up at the top here. Not a big one, just, and you don't have to, I mean, I might just change it and tie it into like a knot and then trim it off. But the key is that I like about this is I will have some fun stuff sticking up out the top. See what I mean? So when this is closed, we have some fun stuff sticking out. All right. Now, this you obviously would put little things in. You can seal it shut. You can decorate this. You can do whatever you want. But you have two. Now, I didn't have to put this one. I could have just left this as a belly band and then left this alone. But I'm like, you know what? Let me do two of them. Let me get this big tag that I have made. And this can go under. It is a bit big, but you get the gist, right? So that can go under the belly band. If we wanted to, we could do something smaller, but this serves as a belly band. I can move this down if I wanted to have just something up at the top. It's funny is I have a lot of things that I've made, they're just not handy. Here, I'm gonna grab a handful of items so we can see how it interacts. Okay, handful of handmade items. All right, that's a bit big, but this can be a journal card that goes inside there. I could do like a little Velcro and put a button to keep it closed. That's too big. Here's, will that fit? Nope, a little bit too big. But that's okay. Let's see, what else? This could go, there we go. So this could go right there. More pockets, that's there. So y'all get the idea on how we could use this in the journal as a belly band. Then you can do the same thing on this side, or you can just leave this right here and not put anything behind it. Or bring that up and put something down below. Kind of do an opposite kind of thing. And that is what I am calling the Interactive Envelope Infinity Bellyband. Better write that down before I forget it. Alright guys, that's it. That is what I wanted to show y'all today. Super fun, super simple. These items don't match, so I am going to take them out. But I do have a whole bunch of the items that from the box that I can put in here. So let me know in the comments what you think about this fun interactive thing. Again, another product of not being able to fall asleep at night. So there it is. Thanks guys for hanging out and watching, and until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.